Hey guys, it's Joe Tunney, and I'm visiting my friends here at the Kona Auto Center, right here in Kona on the big island of Hawaii. And we're taking a look at a car I've always been a really big fan of. This is a 2017 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X, and this is our review for the 2017 Nissan Pro 4X. A pretty cool truck, a very heavy-duty truck. If heavy work and heavy fun is the recipe for you, this is going to be a truck that's going to be on your shortest possible list. We're going to pop the hood and start underneath there. This is Nissan's tried and true 4-liter V6. It puts out 261 horsepower, and then combine that with 281 foot-pounds of torque. All that goes through a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it yields mid-teens real-world fuel economy. Very, very long-lasting. In fact, one of the best Japanese-built V6s historically, going back decades. Let's take a look inside. First off, the profile of the Pro 4X is really exciting. It's one of the more visually dramatic small pickup trucks on the market. Great wheels, nice big brakes, has a terrific Bilstein suspension. Now, I'll be honest, the Bilstein suspension on the Pro 4X is not for everybody. One of the things that separates the Nissan from everybody else is that it has a fully boxed frame. So it's a very rigid, very stout frame. While you combine that rigid frame with that Bilstein suspension, and it is definitely a taut ride. Inside, well, it's plenty comfortable inside. Has a great Rockford Fosgate stereo system with 10 speakers, awful lot of speakers for a small truck, but it's that tried and true layout. This truck actually has been around in some form since 2005, and a lot of people criticize it just because they've grown accustomed to seeing it, but also the Bentley's been around since before then as well, and it's still a gorgeous car. This is still a great truck. Jumping in back, well, I have plenty of room in the front, and I have plenty of room in the back as well. I'm also a fan of theater style seating. That's where the back seat sits up higher than the front seat. So you're not sitting there focused on the headrest in front of you if you're the one stuck in the back. You actually look out the windshield just like you were if you were in the front. Now, in the back, rear parking sensors are definitely a nice touch. Rear camera as well. The bed is built for absolutely heavy-duty work. It's built for that and that alone. And then it has these great tracks all along the periphery, both on the bottom and all the way around. So right out of the box, it's going to carry just about everything you want. On top of that, it tows really well. That excellent frame and powerful motor are a nice combination. This will tow 6,300 pounds. Again, taking a look along the side, it's a really visually exciting truck. And so a lot of people kind of write off the Frontier because they go, well, you know, other cars are newer. The Colorado's got a new look, and the Toyota's got a new deal. Strangely, for the Toyota, it has the same frame as it has before, and the frame wasn't as strong. In fact, it wasn't as strong by quite a bit compared to the Nissan. The Nissan still has the stoutest frame in the small truck game. Let me turn it on. Let's take a listen to how it sounds. And in fact, before I do that, I want to show you one thing. The rear seats, how they fold up and down. It's all pretty brainless, but I'm going to turn it on. Big four-wheel ventilated brakes, anti-lock brakes all the way around. In fact, it has a bunch of stability programs that are designed for going off-road. Now, here we are on the Big Island. One of the things that we have that's a big limitation on the Big Island that anybody will tell you is a lot of our beaches can only be accessed by going over 5,000-year-old lava flows. The thing that's different for a lot of people on the mainland, if you go over some off-road path that everybody's been going over for a million years, it tends to smooth that out. Lava never ever smooths out. And so having a very architecturally strong vehicle is much more valuable than having something that has today's freshest look. Now, this is a very good looking car, but it's extraordinarily strong. And so here we go over real rocks. You just have to. That's part of the deal here on the Big Island if you want to go to a lot of our most famous beaches. this is the truck that's going to do it. If you're living here on the Big Island, you absolutely need to test drive a Frontier long before you consider anything else. It is simply the strongest small truck that money can buy. But also, if you just want something to get around in, it's one of the best, longest lasting trucks that have ever been made, ever. This is a platform that goes back to 2005, and the vast majority of 2005s are still on the road today. It's just a really neat truck, and I hope you come test drive it with my friends down at Kona Nissan off the Queen K Highway in Kona. And if you have any questions of me, of course, my name's Joe Tunney. You can reach me anytime at joeloveshawaii@gmail.com.